moving down the list of the new stuff, we got some new shrimp, right? An RTF and a 3D weedless shrimp, correct?
Yeah, totally. So we have a couple different shrimp. So here is our RTF shrimp, and so it's ready to fish. This shrimp is, we kind of updated the details, so it looks a lot more natural than before. The feet move on the fall, so all these feet generate a bunch of little micro movements on the fall, and you can work this lure as fast as you want, and it won't turn on its side, which is one of the big advantages of the shrimp. Also, when you hit the bottom, the legs and the tentacles and the head help it stand up. So it's really versatile. With a heavy-duty hook, a lot of the problems with some of the shrimps out there is the hooks aren't heavy-duty enough for some of the stuff people catch on them. So it's a really nice, good-looking, natural presentation. It's got a built-in rattle as well, which is nice, and the two-pack comes at a great price point. So we're pretty proud of this shrimp. Also, we made a weedless version. This is a prototype, so what's missing here, we created some really high-def detail that's going to get painted into this. That's coming soon. But one of the differences that you'll find on these shrimp compared to the shrimps that you find in the market now that are weedless, including our old shrimp, is that most of them use wide gap hooks, and wide gap hooks work well, but the hookup ratio isn't quite as good. And so we kind of borrowed from, fly fishing. We do a bunch of fly fishing on our spare time as well with the double fluorocarbon leader. It works really well at keeping, a moderate amount of grass off, but your hookup ratio is significantly better. This also has a built-in rattle and a really low center of gravity on the weight, so you could reel this in pretty quickly, and it's gonna, run true. When it sits at the bottom, it sits completely upright, and gives you a lot of options to work this. Also, this sinks a lot slower than this. So this lure is more tuned to work. The RTF one is more tuned to work in slightly deeper water, places where you have a little bit less cover. And then the weedless version is kind of fine-tuned for people who are fishing shallow water, fishing the flats, kind of putting this lure in situations where it might get hung up, or where fish are kind of staging up as tides come in and out. So it's a very different tool, even though it's the same shrimp profile.
Very cool. Corey, I've fished the old Savage shrimp in Florida, skipping docks for snook. And when you throw that thing in, it like Jose was saying, all the appendages get quivering, and it's a blast. It's just like skipping docks for bass. It's real fun. Except when you hook up, you're in for a ride. So make sure you check that out. We should have that up on the site soon.